everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. It is July Empties time. Ta-da! I'm so happy I finally got an Empties together. It's been a long time since I've done an Empties video because I just wasn't going through things, and it took me probably 2 or 3 months to collect this little collection of stuff. But now I actually have a lot of stuff and I started running through stuff really fast all of a sudden, so it started piling up. So it's like, oh gosh, I better make the video. So okay, let's get started. First thing I used up was a giant thing of Q-tips. Who doesn't use Q-tips and who doesn't love Q-tips? I buy these at Costco. I think it's like 2 or 3 of these things to a connected package, and it takes forever to use them up, but I use so many Q-tips in a day. So just a quickie on that, didn't want to talk about those too much. I used up a bottle of my Olay Sensitive Skin Body Wash. This was sent to me by a marketing company that works for Olay, and I did a review on it, and it beat the other 2 body washes that I was using last winter for keeping my skin moisturized and feeling comfortable all winter long when it's, the heat's on and there's no humidity in the air. So this was a terrific product. I have repurchased it. I have the new one upstairs. I'm using it even though it's summertime, but it just keeps my skin so comfortable year round. It's unscented, it's for sensitive skin, so I just love this. So that is completely gone, and it took me a long time. That probably lasted, I want to say, not quite 6 months, but maybe 5-6 months. So pretty good value there. Okay, what's next in here? Next is my Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. This is my face wash that I use in the shower. I use it every day to wash my face. It is a non-foaming cleanser. It's really mild and it really helps with my problem skin to keep it calm and soothed. I don't use this when I have like heavy-duty makeup to remove. That's why it's in my shower. So I use it for my morning face wash when my skin is still relatively clean from the night before. I sweat at night, or a spider's walking on me and poops or something, then who knows what's on my face. Those dinosaurs are walking around, those skin mites. So I use this in the morning when my skin is not very dirty, just to wash it off and freshen it up in the morning. And so that's a great product. And Empty, I have another one up there that I'm using already because I constantly use that. So there's that one. All right. In the Cerave again, I'm like a walking, talking Cerave advertisement. This is the Cerave Moisturizing Lotion. I use this every day from here down to moisturize my skin. And I absolutely love this stuff. It's fragrance free, it's lightweight, it's not non-irritating. It contains hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Unfortunately for some people out there, it does contain parabens, so a lot of people don't like the Cerave products because of that. I wish Cerave would take them out, especially since everything of theirs is already in an airtight or whatever, a pump container. But I don't get the same lightweight moisturization from anything else that I get from this, so I continue to use it, and I hope that the parabens are not going to cause bad things to happen inside my body. All right, so moving on. What else did I use up? I used up another face wash, my Eucerin face wash. This is the one that I use in the evening when I'm taking my makeup off. This is Eucerin Sensitive Skin Redness Relief Soothing Cleanser. And this is like a yellowy gel, and I really like this. I think it's fairly effective at getting my skin clean. It's not great at removing makeup. For that, I use something else I also used up, the Kirkland towelettes. And if you just watched my new skincare routine, you saw these in that. So first I remove my makeup with these. I love these. They are actually Julie over at Big Sky Beauty turned me on to these. I get them at Costco. You get a giant package for not much money. They're terrific little facial towelettes. They're alcohol-free, but they contain vitamin E and a lot of aloe. They're very soothing, and they remove makeup like you can't believe. So I do that first. Then I wash with this, and by then, pretty much all the makeup's gone. This is Soothing Redness Relief. It contains licorice root, and this is available at drugstores like Walgreens for probably somewhere in the $10 to $15 price range, and it keeps my skin from getting red and irritated. So I love that. Just throwing everything on the floor over here. Okay, here's something that I used up, my Up and Up cotton rounds, and I have been using a toner lately. And so I've been using these to do my toner every night. And I really love these ones. They're really soft. They're inexpensive. I get them at Target. I also have a giant package of some that I bought at Costco, and I really hate them. They're the Dylan brand. The edges are really scratchy, and one side is scratchy and one side is soft, but it's the scratchiness on the edges that I don't like. These are soft through and through and all around the edges, so they never scratch me or irritate my skin, and they're super cheap, so I love those. So I use those for doing my toner. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, hey, here's some deodorant. Someone actually asked me recently about what kind of deodorant I recommend, so I usually just throw these away. I don't put them in my empties that I'm going to show you bag, but I thought, oh, what the heck, if you're interested in knowing how I keep my armpits from stinking, I will tell you that too. So this is one that I love. It's the Secret Invisible Solid Scent Expressions Ooh La La Lavender, and it is, just like it says, a white solid. It does leave white marks on your clothes if you pull them down over your head without rolling the hems up. So you have to kind of roll your hems up and put your clothes on very carefully, and then I don't get any white marks. But I do like it because it does keep me, I am kind of a sweaty girl, so it does keep me from smelling. I don't like a strong scent wafting out of my armpits, so this is just a nice clean scent. It's not overly flowery or anything like that, so I really like that one. Before that, I had been using the Secret Clinical, and that had been working for me for years, and all of a sudden, must be this perimenopause thing, it just stopped working, and I was like, blah, just totally sweaty, drenched, and smelly all, by halfway through the day, so I had to switch it up, and so I tried this one, and it has worked great, so I love it. And so have a new one of those upstairs, using it already. All right, so let's see, what else do we have in here? I have some makeup removing, eye makeup removing pads. These are the Almay oil-free eye makeup removing pads. I had a really hard time finishing this. I liked these a couple of years ago, but I've since been trying other eye makeup removers, and look, there's even a couple left in here. Is how much I didn't mind. Ooh, can I get it out? Just show you what they look like. It's just a little round pad that's pre-moistened. There's like 2 left. I guess I didn't feel the need to use them up, and I had since switched to a different eye makeup remover, which now I'm not using that either because I'm using those Kirkland wipes to remove my eye makeup, and that stuff is great. So this is like the one thing in the bunch that I'm not repurchasing and that I wasn't that happy with, and I'm kind of glad that it's gone. Although there's 2 left, I might give them to my daughter, so I'll put that over here instead of throwing it on the floor with the rest of the stuff. All right, let's see, what else do I have in here? This is something that I just started using about a month and a half ago. I've used up one of these, and I did repurchase. This is the Cosmetic Skin Solutions Day Moisturizing Creme Advanced Formula Plus. This is a witch hazel and marine extract blend. I'm having trouble seeing this because I only have one contact in right now, and I'm trying to focus on this tiny print, but I can't. But anyway, this is good for problem skin, and I started using it, and I like it because I feel like it keeps my skin from breaking out so much, so I use it in the morning, but I was using it twice a day, and I found that twice a day it wasn't really giving me that same moisturizing, skin smoothing effect that my Cerave does. So I've cut back to using this once a day, but I am still using it. I did repurchase. You can get it on Amazon or from the CSS website, and I think it's about $35 for a jar, and as you can see, I used up every last drop of that. So there goes that one. Okay, here's a skin cream that I tried because they sent it to me and I tested it for you guys. It's the Perricone MD OVM cream, and I had used it for 30 days on my neck because my neck had gotten really super sensitive, and I didn't really want to mess with my face routine too much, so I used it there, and it was very calming and soothing, and it definitely calmed and soothed the irritation. I don't think it did that much for my wrinkles, but it was okay. Some people had asked me to please continue using it until it was done, and then to reassess it and let them know if it really worked over time, more than 30 days. So I kept using it, but unfortunately, here's what happened. It kind of got gross pretty quickly right after it got warm, because I keep it in my medicine chest, and you know, it's on an outside wall, and it got hot in there, and this thing, it's sort of congealed. It's kind of gross looking now, so I went to use it, and I was like, ew, what happened to that? So it probably doesn't have any or many preservatives in it because it went off. So if you're buying one of these and hoping to, because it is kind of expensive, I think it's $165 for this 2-ounce jar. So if you're hoping that it would last forever for you, I would recommend putting it in the fridge and not keeping it in your medicine chest, because it, you know, will definitely go bad after a few months. This has been quite a few months, but nevertheless, most of the things that I have preservatives in them, or they're in an airtight, you know, bottle, and where this is with the jar packaging and everything, it really went off. So that is that, another glass thing. So I'm not going to throw it because I don't want it to hit the other glass thing that's down there. Okay, and as usual, I have an Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Serum. I think I have one of these in every single one of my empties. I use this daily, twice a day. It's an antioxidant serum that contains hyaluronic acid, and I absolutely love it. I buy these at Costco in a 2-pack, and they're terrific. It's the one thing that, well, one of the many things that keep my face in its happy place, and I love it, and I have repurchased. I have them stockpiled upstairs. Actually, I should buy stock in this stuff. I used up a CoverGirl Clump Crusher. You know, this is one of my favorite mascaras. I love it because it's kind of a dry formula. I have a problem. I'm a very messy mascara applier. If it's really wet or the brush is really big, I get the mascara all over my face. It's ridiculous. The other thing is I have kind of teary eyes, and I get a lot of big like mascara gloobers down here if it's not a formula that stays set. And this one I find has solved those problems for me because it has a very small but curved brush. It's a very dry formula. So I love it. The problem is with it, it doesn't give you long, luscious, gorgeous lashes. It takes like 3 or 4 coats to finally get enough on there that your lashes actually look like something. But, you know, I do like it. And this is the extensions, and I have repurchased this, and I have it upstairs, and I continue to use it. I am looking for a different mascara that, you know, applies quicker and easier, but doesn't leave junk all over my face. And I find a lot of them just leave junk all over my face. All right, so that's that. And the next 2 things are sunscreens. I've used up my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid 70. I have repurchased this. This is my favorite day sunscreen. I use it just about every single day, except when I use the Neutrogena Pure and Free 50, which is a mineral-based sunscreen. And then the other thing that I used up was my favorite body sunscreen, which is Banana Boat Ultra Defense Sheer Protect in an SPF 50. It's the only thing that goes on, dries down, not white and not greasy. And I love this stuff for using all over my body every day, whether I'm going to the beach or just having casual sun exposure. I couldn't find it in the stores anywhere. I ended up having to order it off of drugstore.com, but I was afraid that they had discontinued it and gone with all the sprays. I don't really like the spray. So thank goodness I found it. So I did order that, and I have 2 bottles that just arrived yesterday. So that is my go-to sunscreen. And that's it. That's my entire empties for July 2014. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little trip through my trash can, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.